What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Light Air. I'm gonna be bringing you a new fucking video. I'm just gonna be explaining the first ever trip I did. And before I get into this, no, I don't do all this shit. Like, I've seen mates fuck themselves up on drugs and all this shit. So I've tried it once, but I got too scared to try it again. So here's my experience with fucking an acid tab. Well, I really shouldn't have done it at school. First of all. Like, heaps of people at school were doing it, and I was just like, fuck it, let's join in. Like, everyone was doing it. I don't know why I tried it, but I thought it'd be cool just to join in. And so, fucking, I take it at lunch, and then it takes an hour to kick in, right? So I'm sitting in class with a square acid tab in my mouth, and the one time that we actually go onto the field to do something, like in the class subject, fucking, I have to be tripping balls. I wasn't really tripping balls until like the end of school, but when it first kicked in, like, we're leaving school, it takes an hour to kick in, right? We're leaving school, and then fucking walked across the oval, and then I ran all the way across without even realizing, like, all the way across like a 200, 300 meter fucking oval. So I just ran straight across it, and I was like, oh, okay, what the fuck's going on? And then I just ran back, met up with my mates, and then we all fucking went back to my mate's place, and then we got inside, and this is where I started tripping balls. Like, fucking, I didn't realize how much of a fucking trip it was. Like, you know how you look into mirrors and your face is all normal and shit, but you look into those mirrors and your face goes like all circled and all fucking, like, it looks like something's dripping on your face, and faces are like everywhere. I was looking in the mirror, mate's face was like that. But then I turn around and look at him, and his face was like all fucking everywhere. Like, what I seen was the most trippiest shit. Like, you can't explain the feeling that you get from it. It's fucked. Like, oh, it was trippy as fuck. And then then we went into the shed, and we're just sitting there having a session, all the yous. And then fucking mate's dog jumps on me. Like, I'm not normally a mean person to do anything to animals. Jumped on me, right, and I legit threw it 100 meters across the shed without even realizing. Like, I felt so bad. It was so fucked. And then everyone's like, oh fuck, we're all going home, and I'm like, oh wow, so I just take this for fucking nothing, so we're not doing anything. So I'm just sitting there tripping the fuck out. I went to walk home, I was walking past this bus, and I thought like it was a double decker bus, but we don't own them in Australia, like where I live. And I was just like tripping out. I got home, didn't think I made it home. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Walk through the front door, and I'm like in the front lounge room with my little brother for like an hour, asking him, is this the time, is this the date? And I was just like, and then he was like, fuck, are you alright, Jared? And I'm like, yeah, I'm right. And then I realised I made it home and I was all safe. But then I started tripping out real bad. Dad's like, take the rubbish out. So I did. So I walked down into the garage, and then all I seen was smoke covering the whole garage. Like, I thought my house was burning down pretty much. And then I walked inside. Normally I can see like photos and shit all up on the wall, but there was like boxes piled up with all the photos in the boxes. Like, the things I seen was fucked. Like, I went into my room and I picked up a bit of paper, and it was legit burning in my hand. Like, know how you have like cat hair and shit on your fucking jumpers and stuff? Like, that was moving around like a worm. It was the most hectic shit I've ever seen in my life. That's why I'm telling you not to do it. I did it stupidly at school. I don't know why I did it. While we're on the oval, we're trying to set up this antenna like on the oval, and I've got like a tab on top of my mouth. And then everyone's like, Jared, what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? And I'm like, fuck off. Like, I'm not the smartest kid. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And they're just trying to do it so I could get caught. And I was just like, fuck off. This is fucking trippy shit. Don't do drugs, people. It's not good for you. And I've seen too many people fuck themselves up on it.